Hey yo, what is going on guys? After playing, welcome back to another video. Today we are playing some F1 2022 and yes, you are seeing it right, it is F1 2022. We made our own team, you just saw the car reveal, Raven West Motorsports, right? Fan of Grid Series, what else can you say? We don't have any Nathan McKean or Ryan McKean here, sadly, but we'll try to do as our very best. We have Theo Porsche as our second driver and a Mercedes power unit, which should be good for us. And a newcomer car. Probably Raven West will take out its name in the second season, seeing how bad and piss poor we are doing in the season. So without further ado, let's move on to the race actually. So we qualified through to Q1 and we can see we're in 13th place with Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez. Going through, Theo Porsche does not make it through sadly, and Albon got a penalty, which is quite intriguing. I'm surprised how he got a penalty in qualifying, but hey, that's better for us actually. Less cars to fight. And we unfortunately get eliminated in Q2. The car is sadly not good enough, but 14th place should be a good place to start. Let's see if we can rack in some points on our first race.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal. And it's make or break here at round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. Formula One returns to the desert today and this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Perez, Sir Lewis Hamilton and Russell, Ocon, Magnussen, Bottas and Mick Schumacher, Vettel, Ricciardo, Lando Norris, the owner driver, Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, Lance Stroll and Guan Yu Zhou, Gasly, Theo Porcher, Albon and Nicholas Latifi. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. So as the formation lap gets underway here for the first time this season, each driver will be wanting to make an impactful start to their season by earning those crucial points and getting a confidence booster right from the off. As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one. It will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in history books.
So, it's 5 red lights and away we go for the Bahrain Grand Prix. It's a very bad start from us. We lose a lot of places, around 2 or 3 I believe. Now let's see if we can make some up. Let's see if we can dive bomb safely, and yes, we can up the inside of Sebastian Vettel. We can't really overtake him, but very close to the Alpine end. A McLaren, and we go 3 wide and we make contact with the Alpine and it broke off a part of its front wing. Now, on the inside of Sebastian Vettel, which is actually the outside, it was the inside of that corner. We switch around now into the inside. A very close race from the both of us. Let's see if we can overtake him right here. And I believe we can make it. And yes, we can. We're done with him. Now we have the Haas of Mick Schumacher right in front of us, I believe. And then Alfa Romeo of Guan Yu Zhou. This was quite a chaotic start, but we did manage to make up some places. This should be fine. So lap 3 DRS is enabled. Nothing much happening actually. It's it goes quite fine. Not much action, it's just going as it is. No problems at all. It's quite boring. But onto lap 4 we can see Sebastian Vettel battling with the 2 McLarens of Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo, defending his positions. It's a very close teeth to teeth battle for points playing positions actually. So whoever gets that position will actually get points. So it's very close, very important for both the teams actually, since they're quite slow cars. We are leading comfortably in front with no problems whatsoever. Now, Sebastian Vettel will get forced round the outside, which will definitely force him to go off track, as we can see, and dig in deep and lose his position to both the McLarens, which sets him back quite a lot. Now, lap 6, Guan Yu Zhou goes deep into the same corner, right, and he loses 5 whole positions, including one to our teammate, which is good for us actually. Lap 8, we do the Guan Yu Zhou, and Lawrence is so close to us that he gets an attack on us, which kind of scared me a lot while I was driving actually. That was a rookie mistake from me. These cars different, so much handled so much differently than the previous cars. It feels so weird, right? Because you can't really go on curbs, and you can actually beat your car out a little bit of oversteer. We lose the control of the rear. I thought I gapped him, but we did not, as we lost a lot of traction and time, and he has the run on us. We will get slipstream and we'll get DRS if we do stay behind him, so that will be better, I think. And Vettel is following closely behind, so if I did overtake him, it would not be good for us. Our ERS is absolutely gone. We have very little battery left, and we do get DRS, which will help us a lot. Now, as we can see, I'm pretty sure Vettel will be easily able to overtake that McLaren in the straight line. Yep, with DRS, it's around 6.5 kilometers difference. Great. Now coming in for pit stop.
In the lane and ready to perform their magic on the car. They're going to be aiming to achieve the fastest pit stop time possible.
No, the pit stop was good. 2.6 seconds, pretty nice. Lap 13, yeah, let's see. Oh. And the tires handle weirdly. You know why? Yeah, because I kept spinning out on these tires in practice. I felt so uncomfortable, and we spin out once again on the same lap. And we actually end up damaging our rear wing. Our rear wing is red, our floor is light green. This is not good. The car, I don't think we'll be able to drive this. Let's see what happens. Right, the road is almost cleared. Let's take the final corner now as we got off. And the car is literally undrivable. Even with this amount of throttle control, it is. We have to retire the car. We went from hero to zero.
That superb win here at Sakir, and rightly so. A brilliant effort from the whole team. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari. So let's review the drivers' standings. Charles Leclerc assumes the lead in the standings after today's outstanding result. So let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for your driver of the day?
Théo Pourchaire gets my vote today.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Red Bull take over as championship leaders. Well, that certainly was an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Honestly, the race was going good until, I put on the new tires, and the cold tires, they're such a monster to handle. It's so tough. Well, it is what it is. We could not score points. We DNF'd. Théo Pourchaire got 13th place, I believe. Quite good for him. Proud of him, actually. Great teammate. But yeah, other than that, this race was eventful. Not for me though. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Guys, see you in the next video. See ya!